We live in a world of fizzled fires, a world of soggy creeds and impotent rituals, a world where Christ takes a backseat to music and the Spirit a supporting role to praise. How far we've come from David's days. True praise, traded out for programs, truth exchanged for tradition. See, we're more ready to raise large offerings than we are to use them for missions. We'd much rather leave Christ on the cross, and we should very well join him there. Show compassion to those who are poor? No. We'd much rather sit back and stare. Tell them, I'm holding you up, and then throw up a ceiling-high prayer. But has anyone heard from the Father? Has anyone seen the Son? Has anyone been touched by the Spirit or changed by all three in one? Oh, how magnificent is the darkness of so many who claim the Christ. You see, we were never called to build church empires. There's no fire left in many churches. Our hearts have been overcome with a deadly frost. And it's no wonder we build such large churches. We're all packed inside instead of outreaching the lost. What happened to the doctrine of suffering, of regeneration? What happened to penetrating the veil? You see, maybe there's so much water in our preaching because we know there will be none in hell. And so we preach that the poor need repentance and the dying need be restored. And meanwhile, the sins of the highest tithers somehow goes ignored. And then we war between denominations, as if we're the ones making denominations, forgetting our common denominator when there's spiritual warfare in demonic nations. Yet we don't send our preachers out on missions anymore. No, instead we send them on vacation to places with plenty of sunlight and saltwater beaches. Problem is, they left all their salt and light on the beaches. They left right for wrong, and now the righteous can't reach them, and all we're left with is nicely tanned, watered down preachers. And then we fill the pockets of these pulpit performers, and what we really need are prophets that will warn us of the coming days of wrath for the haves and do not haves. You see, we're tired of the dollar signs, of the false worship and praise. Timothy and Revelation warned us of these days, so we need Christians who will serve the master not just for a raise. Preach the gospel even when death stares you in the face. When a gunman has you face down for your faith on the floor, you'd be willing to die in battle, because that's what it takes to win this war.